This is a little Kenton Baptist church. It's called a Kenton Full Gospel Church. Service is now at 11 a.m. But it was where I grew up here, and back behind it you had the little outhouse. And this was the one-room church where Mom was the pianist and Mrs. Roden was the pianist, and the deacons were John Grizel, Mr. Covey, Walter Roden, and Brother Kerger was one of the ministers. You still see the old Howdy house back there, I think. Yep, there it is, right there.
Don't get over there too far. You're allowed to get
Jay says don't get over too far here. We'll sink down in that mud. That's Kenton Lakes back across the street here.
Yeah.
And we'll take a quick little run right down the highway here. So go Clay to the right, Jay.
Yeah, okay.
And that's a little church, though.
There's a guy turning.
Dad
up
was a
now,
deacon. And we had a wonderful time there as kids playing underneath those big trees. And right across the road over there was where you went. It says no outlet now, but that's where you went to go to the Thornhill drag strip. And this was a little grocery store right across the street here. Now it's a home. But this is Kenton Station. And I'll show you where they built the new church. Of course, Mom and Dad worked hard to get this new church built, but I don't believe they ever lived to be in it. And Mom died when she was just 54.
Right here on the left.
Yeah, Little Kenton Baptist Church, and I sang in there.
Yeah.
And some wonderful people in that church there. And I'll take a little run through there just so you can see it. I think one of the pews in there is named after Mom and Dad. Walter Roden and John Grizel and Mr. Covey and Mr. Likens, Vernon Likens. They were wonderful people. Mrs. Steely, Mrs. Noakes, and Mrs. Smallwood. Alita Smallwood, who we honored earlier, lived up there on Moffett Road and Martin Roads with her kids, Eddie Smallwood and Jimmy Noakes and Wayne Noakes and Jeffrey Noakes and David Smallwood and Carol Kerr and Brenda Roy and Bill Roy and
you're actually
David
now
Roy.
On the entrance.
It was beautiful times here as a young fella. Always enjoy coming down here and visiting occasionally too.
Nothing up this way now.
Nothing up that way?
Not to the right.
Well, we'll go
now
back.
There's something coming.
Well, we're going to go this way.
Watch it, you're going to go over to the side.
Whoops, 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 whoops. I think we're okay.
Oh,
Hang in there.
I thought I was going to turn over.
Hang in there, Jay.
Man.
We cut that corner a little short.
I guess my heart's all right.
Now we're going to go back down here. We'll need this church for our funeral up here. And Kenton Station. And we'll see here. Go right by it. You can see the old church there. And we'll head up the hill here. This is where we used to ride bikes down here. Past the Kenton Lakes. Of course, we had the old swimming pool down here too. And that was right down over the hill here.
Is this where you went swimming?
Well, we went swimming in that lake, and they had a regular pool down here called Kenton Swimming Pool. And we swam about every kind of a swimming hole you could find on any creek around. And instead of going up the other way there, we're going to take 2042 up, and which is right here. There's my old friend Tom Applegate.
Moffett Road.
Used to live up here. This is Moffett Road. That's where Tom Applegate used to live many years ago, and his family. And this road here takes us up to where we grew up as kids. Of course, our house is gone now. It was shoved over the hill. We lived in a little four-room frame cottage with outdoor facilities until I was about 17 years old, 18 years old, when Gerald came back from the Korean conflict and war, and him and a fellow from Baldwin Piano Company come out and put the new bathroom in, a new porch on, a new water pump, and so that's the first time, age 17, we had running water inside the house in a bathtub. And this was always a hill here. We got stopped on this hill coming